So Stacy said, I'm trying to help people that I can't help in our practice. It was a struggle because I want to widely help people, but I'm also trying to get better at saying no to those who are not a good fit. I'm hearing this more and more. Two versions of this. One is like, man, I'm really finding it hard to grow. That's one version of what I'm hearing. And I think after doing a ton of research on this, I mean, I've read, it's amazing how much real high quality research there is on our business and consumer preferences in our business and where the business is going. I really think one of the reasons many really good financial planners, financial advisors are struggling to grow is that we're all going after the same small slice of the market. And advisors have a 95% retention rate. Right? I mean, clients may not be happy with our industry generally, but they hardly ever leave their advisor, which sounds crazy because I remember getting a lot of clients from other advisors, but the retention rates are pretty high. And so one of the reasons I think we're struggling is that the largest consumer segment in our industry is what's being called digital savvy delegators. We have traditionally only gone after delegators, and most of us want a specific kind of delegator called a family steward, right? Like when you look at what most of us want, we want people who will delegate to us and people who are nice and who the money is for their family, to do good things with. We don't want delegators who are power or fame hungry, right? I mean, some of us do, but most of us are after a delegator, which is only a small slice of the market, and we're after a specific type of delegator. And they have to be high net worth delegator, right? So there's an increasing number of people who are delegators, but are also digital savvy, right? and are really aware of how to use digital tools and are aware of the fact that if you're just providing asset allocation, like I can answer 17 questions over at Betterment and get that in a heartbeat, right? I can answer 7 questions at Vanguard. Robinhood, I can have my account open before you even return my call. You know what I mean? So how do we increasingly communicate with that? Because they want help. They want help. They want to delegate. And so I'm hearing more and more of this idea. So that's one version of it, is like, I actually need and want new clients. I just am finding it more increasingly challenging to find new clients. Where I'm hearing that a lot right now. Kitsa says it is the number one problem in our industry. Growth is hard across all segments. But the second one I'm hearing is similar to Stacy's, which is I've got all the clients I need. And, maybe like Jed's, like I want to get more specific in terms of the niche, just because I think it builds a beautiful business and I don't need to grow anymore, but I want really specific clients because it builds a beautiful business. And I'm really, really valuable in the lives of people because I'm so relevant, right? Or my business is basically full and I want to help more people, right? Like I want to have a bigger impact in my community. And one of the ways to have a bigger impact in your community is I just think of this as a media business. And the reason I love media businesses is they are infinitely leverageable. I was having this conversation, Morgan Housel, I think he's crossed 3 million copies of his book. He hasn't done one bit more of work after he wrote the book. So think of the impact Morgan's having with no additional work. So I think tech and media, the reason they're so impactful is because they have that kind of scale, that kind of leverage, right? Greetings, Carl here. Now, what you just watched was just a teeny little bit, just a little clip of what it was a workshop that I did that we called Volume 2 Camp. And it was for the only people who got to attend this 3-hour workshop. It was in 2 90-minute blocks with a break. But the only people that got to attend were people who have purchased a seat in either Volume 1 or Volume 2. Now, you might be thinking, like, what are you even talking about? Let me just tell you this. How would 52 weeks of marketing content, 52 weeks of sketches and essays for you to use in your own work, how would that sound to you? Now, if you're interested in that, just click the link below to learn more. Cheers, my friend.